Today's experiment is about Experiment 8, Sieving and Liquid Limit Test by Casa Grande Apparatus, performed by Group 4 of CE14E2, which consists of Galarrita, Guiling, Gulay, and Honculada.
This procedure covers the method of sieving and plastic limit by Atterberg method in accordance with AASHTO T89. Using the Atterberg limits experiments, it is possible to pinpoint the moisture levels at which fine-grained clay and silt soils transition from firm to semi-solid to plastic to liquid phases. To predict how soils will respond to applied pressures and shifting moisture conditions, geotechnical engineers must evaluate soils that are designed to support buildings, roads, or any other pressures. The value of Atterberg limit test comes in precisely defining the boundaries between this state, solid, semi-solid, plastic, and liquid, of clay and silt by quantifying the moisture levels at the sites where the physical changes occur. Each level exhibits differences in behavior, reliability, and strength. The test results and related indices are used in the foundation design of buildings as well as in determining the behavior of soil infills, dikes, and sidewalks. The measurements also identify expansive soils and provide predictions for settlement, shear strength, and permeability. Using a Casa Grande apparatus and the Atterberg method in accordance with ASTM D4318, the researchers will test the soil's liquid limit in this experiment. The materials and laboratory equipment to be used are soil, water, beaker, evaporating dish, number 40 sieve, moisture can, spatula, Casa Grande apparatus, and grooving tool, triple beam balance, and drying oven.
We prepared the soil by sieving it. We took 0.12 kilograms of soil. We started with a 30% moisture content, so we added 36 milliliters of water. We mixed it in a plastic container. We placed the mixture in the Casa Grande apparatus, which filled 3/4 of it. We used the grooving tool to draw a line in the middle to separate it. We used the Casa Grande apparatus to rotate its screws until the two separate sides of the soil have made contact with each other. We repeated these steps using the 0.12 kilograms of soil sample to reach 6 trials. We took a sample from the last trial and we placed it into the dry oven. We waited for 24 hours and measured its mass. For trial 1, it took 50 blows for the 30% moisture content. For trial 2, it took 43 blows for the 32% moisture content. For trial 3, it took 33 blows for the 34% moisture content. For trial 4, it took 28 blows for the 35.5% moisture content. For trial 5, it took 24 blows for the 36.5% moisture content. Lastly, for trial 6, it took 23 blows for the 37% moisture content. The sample that we took from the last trial weighed 0.0641 kilograms, while its oven-dried mass is 0.0442 kilograms. As a verification, we used the data of the last trial to calculate the moisture content. The equation is 0.0641 minus 0.0442 over 0.0641 minus 0.0117. The calculated moisture content is 37.98%.
We have referred this experiment on the relative standard AASHTO T89 standard method for determining the liquid limits of soils. The liquid limit graph shows a logarithmic line. It exactly shows the data on the table. We have a negative trend wherein the number of blows lessen as the moisture content increases. The liquid limit is 25 blows and it is difficult to get 25 blows. The nearest that we got is 23 blows, 24 blows, and 28 blows. This is given that the moisture content being added is calculated. We took a wet sample and then weighed it with a can, and we then oven dried the samples. With this measurement, we were able to get the verification for the moisture content, which is 37.98%.
We failed to pinpoint the exact value of this moisture content, in which it exactly hits 25 blows because of time constraints. The closest ones were 35.5% moisture content with 28 blows and 36.5% with 23 blows. With that, the group concluded that it was along the 35.5% to 36.5% moisture content mark that the soil reached its liquid limit. We started with a soil of 30% moisture content, gradually incrementing it by 1 to 2%. We based our 30% starting point to our plastic limit experiment because we know from our past data that around 20% was still a zone for plastic limit. Our last point of 37% was validated through recording of wet and dry soil samples, yielding to a value of 37.98% moisture content, which is already acceptable.